TGIFF. Thank Grimm, it's fucking Friday. How the fuck are you all today? Thank Grimm, it's fucking Friday.
All right.
Mama D is here. Alex is here. And Mr. Bill Beebe is here.
Stalker.
I did not say that. Had nothing to do with saying that one. One more day closer to Neil.
He is very lucky that he didn't get a You've Been Dick Sticker on the card.
That is true. I don't know what the fuck that just happened there. One more day closer to needing bail money. Well, unfortunately, you can't call me for bail money because I will be sitting in prison next to you. Because if you're going to need bail money, then I'm going to need bail money. And it's going to turn into a whole big fucking thing. And the next thing you know, the whole basement crew start hooking.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
Evening chat from Mr. Nast. You have a question?
If you need bail money.
Right.
And Mama D needs bail money.
Right.
Where are they going to put Freya? Because they're not going to put Freya in a cell with us.
Sure they would, because what's going to happen is Mama needs her dollars. Because what's going to happen is we're all going to need bail money because
Mr. Nast will bail Freya out before he bails
it's all going to go downhill. I mean, think about it. Mama D's going to go to jail, and then I'm going to end up in jail. And somehow or another, Kenny's just going to get drug into this, and you're going to go to jail. And then Stephanie, we know Stephanie's going to blow it the fuck up, and Stephanie's going to end up in jail. And next thing you know, we got the 4 grandchildren in jail. I mean, come on, can you see Elena now with little fucking handcuffs on? And, you know, Dan heartless.
Raiden mounted off the top.
Yeah. Do you know who the fuck do you know who the fuck my pop is? And that's what's going to happen. The entire basement show, it's no longer going to be the basement show at Mr. Nast. It's going to be
the cell dwellers.
The cell block with Mr. Nast. Worth it.
Like I said, Mr. Nast will bail Freya out before he bails any of us out.
Donate to the basement show now to help us get us bail money. And there is Britt, of course, and as of course as Mama D are both from Thursday night on ladies' night. I'm cooking cheeseburgers. I didn't get a cheeseburger, so therefore I don't know that you're cooking cheeseburgers. There's actually no proof that there was a cheeseburger there. Donate to us so we can get Mom more nuts. That is true. I mean, last week we had a very big discussion about nuts and Gibbs, and then Gibbs is nuts. and we thought that was kind of horrifying. I will send you a picture. I'm cooking them right now. No, I don't want the picture. I want a cheeseburger. Even though I ate dinner, I still want a cheeseburger.
I'm getting on camera because I look like garbage.
You look like garbage? Garbage.
It's French.
Oh. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Or better yet, donate to buy a blow-up Mark Harmon. That could be pretty good. $1 a day can help prevent the basement show from being stuck in prison. If you all come up tomorrow, I'll cook dinner. If we go up there tomorrow, she'll cook dinner. On the worst possible days that it's supposed to be like 100-mile-an-hour winds and, you know, like Gilligan style. Like
we're going on a trip.
You know what, Mr. Nass? Monsoon season. Yeah. Oh, that one's coming up. Sorry, that was a little too far down her throat. You all right there?
What did I tell you about you keeping me under your desk?
About what?
What did I tell you about you keeping me under your desk?
You were under my desk. Holy shit, I forgot about that. Don't want to risk your lives in the storm. Guess what? It's hairball storm tomorrow. Yes, big storm tomorrow. But it's not risking our lives because I'm used to driving in this shit. But
Freya and Luna, on the other hand, may have meltdown.
Yeah. But Mr. Ness, that's what we need to do. You know how they have those commercials for like 63 cents a day? You can feed this child.
I did it with Freya this morning on Facebook. Remember?
Did you?
Pull Facebook. You could show everybody.
Well, you're gonna have to pull that one for me. But you 63 cents a day. You know, you can feed this child and get the medical attention and give them water, clean water, and all that. So we need to come up with something along the lines of like that. For X amount of dollars a day, or some kind of fucked up, like 69 cents a day. You can help keep the Basement Show crew out of jail. Kenny told me today that his dick is going to suck itself. I threatened to cut his balls off and shove them down his throat.
He's violent.
And make a homemade squeak toy. How you order, like, payment-wise. Oh, how do you order what? To keep us out of prison?
Kenny, you're fired.
Why is Kenny fired?
Because he's never seen The Crow.
How did you just find out he's never seen The Crow?
Dee Dee messaged me and told me.
How? Hey, Amanda. How the fuck have you not ever seen The Crow? I swear, if you go to the movies and you watch this remake before you watch the original, then I am going to have an absolute fucking meltdown. How do you order through Holland and Basement Merch? Just you can contact Shannon.
Yeah, we're having problems with the website right now.
Yeah, the website is kind of so we're looking at going to a different website. But yeah, you can just contact Shannon and start talking to her about it. You can contact her on the Facebook, or you can contact her through text the message. And then you can talk to her on the phones and see what you want to go. Make sure to drop the Rev a like and share the show. Him support. Free way to support the show. Yes, it is a free way to support the show, but it is not a free way.
Yes, it's available. One can pick it up.
You want to cancel the order? Cancel the order.
No, because that one's new and
yeah.
Tell everybody the new toy that I bought you.
Oh, what? The 3D printer?
So
yes.
We're gonna have Basement Show butt plugs.
Basement Show butt plugs.
Basement plugs.
Well, Jackie's asking, do we all deliver? I mean, we're usually up in the area. I mean, yeah, we could, at least once a week we could drop it off. But you got to talk to her or whatever, because got to know what you want. Oh shit, Kenny's gonna go see the new one first.
I'm gonna kill him.
God, I'll tell you right now, that is
You are going to print 1 million mini gnomes, and we're going to go up there while he's at work, and I'm going to hide them all over the house.
Oh, I am going to print more than 1 million gnomes. He's going to open up, the bathroom door is going to be closed, and we are going to get like a cement truck full of little miniature gnomes, and we are going to pump them in through the bathroom window and fill that shit to the ceiling. And he's going to open the door, and fucking millions, if not more, are going to fall out on him. And some of them may be sticky, so they may get stuck to him.
Kenny got butt I feel like.
He wants to see the meltdown. You don't want to see the meltdown. Mr. Nan says, Kenny, don't you dare. Mama D says he just wants to see the meltdown. I'm telling you right now.
Couple people pressing that little red button today. Mom did it. Mr. Nass did it the other day.
I don't know. Are you kidding me? She's coming out with them now. So B-Fab is now coming out with the Street Profits. Unfuckable. Hashtag disown Kenny. That quick to disown me. No, see, we wouldn't. Mama D needs bail money and a new husband. Wow.
Who said that?
Mama D.
You can have Big Daddy. share, we can become sister wives.
Still trying to get rid of me.
No, we would share you.
She said, no.
Here, do we want to share the basement show merch? Talk me?
You can show basement merch. I don't know what Jackie is looking at. She said, let me see.
I just did laundry. I got to untangle them all.
Yeah, because, I mean, you got the whole customs page, and that's got some shit on it. We've already got some basement show merch out there, but there's coasters, and there's some things here. There's stickers. My dick is bigger than yours. The basement butt plugs. Oh yeah, see, with the 3D printer, I can actually print anything now. So yeah, I could print, yes, a basement show, Rev Grimm basement show butt plug. Yes. I'm digging it. She likes the things that you sent her.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to pick a few out.
So here we have.
Then you just got to decide what you want to put it on. Because one of the newest Reverend Grimm shirts, you got to tell me, I can't see.
That's him on the raper on the front.
Yeah. And then, like I said, I can't see. And it's
Rev Grimm only on the basement show with Mr. Nast.
Yep. So there's one of the new. Dick Kenny's car. She wants us to penis his car. And then we have actual. You got to tell me if I'm getting the camera.
Go up a little bit. There you go. Basement show with Mr. Nast microphone.
Yep, the basement show, the logo. And then it's got.
Down a little bit. There you go.
The like, the share, the follow, Monster Green, and a picture of some of the old crew that's not here anymore.
And then another Rev Grimm at the pop-up shirt.
And then the Reverend Grimm butt shirt.
Up a little bit. There you go.
And then again, we got old crew stuff on the back. Can't tell if it's on or not.
No, up a little bit. There you go.
A little bit.
There you go.
But there's all kinds of other stuff. Like I said, I can't reach the coasters. But we have stuff over at Poland's Custom. Or Gnome Dicks. That's the one.
Oh, we're starting the underwear.
The asshole one is cute. And I also have the You're My Favorite Asshole with a butt plug on it. And then there's these are the bumper stickers. Yes, but we haven't made one yet. Here, hand me one of those.
What?
Yeah. And we are starting the Rev Grimm
Panty line.
And if anybody wants to get somebody different on them, we are going to have thongs, and we're going to have boy shorts,
and G-strings.
G-strings, and sports bras.
Yeah.
Or you can put your drink on something in style. And see, it won't scratch your table. She said the asshole one is cute. Which, that one there, yeah. That's my, everybody's favorite asshole. Yeah, butt plug. But we've also got other stuff that Shannon really Miss Grimm drives herself nuts on. That's like 2 hours worth of work there. But for Mr. J, Mr. J Williams, for King Uno's trivia on Monday night, wanted this. You've been dicked, Reverend Grimm, in the basement show. So there's a lot of different stuff. And Mr. Uno's picture, but unfortunately, I don't know where that is. Their his official shirt for the basement show is coming. That's really nice. You put that on a shirt. Yep. Brad, my sister is here. Hey, Julie. Hola, as they would say. Come on his toes.
Cousin crew?
I don't know. Don't think so. But we haven't. We need to hear from Fassie. We haven't heard from Fassie in a while. There is something else that we can show you too.
The cousin crew in the house?
No, not that I've seen
I
yet.
thought you said house.
No. Where's one of the sublimation shirts? You can do the Reaper shirt or whatever. Gonna get whatever's on top. I actually, my illegitimate nephew, I actually don't mind whatever's on top most of the times. As long as there's no Coyote Ugly in the morning, I mean, we're pretty
I can
good.
guarantee you 18 years. I can't Coyote Ugly now. That's the first one that's on top.
Now, this is the only one that is on top. This one is Shannon's. This is sublimation work. So this is actually like actual like concert style.
Sublimation has to be done on light colors.
Yes, unfortunately, sublimation has to be done on light colors. I have one that's a Grim Reaper standing in front of a clock. Basically, it says time waits for nobody, including death. So, now that we've gotten about 20 minutes into this, how the fuck is everybody doing tonight? Anybody got anything specially planned? Mama D, I know you got big plans this weekend.
Yeah, 4 hots in a cot.
4 hots and a cot. There you go.
Or, no, 3 hots.
4 hots and a cot?
That's up.
Yes, 3 hots and a cot. You got me confused there for a minute.
Not hard.
No, that is not hard to do. Must be
Covering them off camera. I'm folding. Look.
must be my dementia.
You have dementia?
I do?
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Tom. I didn't know I had dementia. I must have forgot. 3 twats in a cot. Now that actually sounds like that could be fun. Who's all on Facebook with Mr. Nast? I don't know. We had high numbers and then we dropped down. Let's see. It says there's 6 people on Facebook. 1 person on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch. No, Mama D is on Twitch. Bill's on Facebook. I could be on Facebook. I might be on Facebook. Actually, right now, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Yes, I took my medicine. It's too many hours of actually being at the laundromat today and smelling all the laundry soap. You know, it could be on your face. That is true. You are, sir. Yep. I could be on your face? Really? Mama D said she could be on my face.
Oh, baby.
You said I'm on Facebook. No, I said you're on Twitch. I'm on Facebook. Don't cunt fuzz me any more than I already am. So nobody's got any plan. I know Mama D, right now, she is the one with the plans. Bill, what kind of plans do you have? Are you going to need a canoe this weekend in your bedroom? Hey, babe. You fill that for me or my cup? You fill that for me or my cup? You know, Bill, since they are talking storm tomorrow and it's going to be really bad, I hope not, but if I do, I'll reach out. Well, I know they're talking storm tomorrow. I mean, you could always go upstairs and see. What do you mean my audio cut out? Is there any audio right now?
Bueller.
Can you hear me? Mama D hears me. Don't start with going upstairs. Too late. You're going upstairs.
We can also. There you go. There. Big Daddy boxers.
Big Daddy boxers. So Mama D hears me. Bill, you hear me? No, I'm not. No, that's not what I asked. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Yes, I do. I wear Big Daddy boxers. Hey, Troy, how are you? Yep, see, Big Daddy boxers.
They're nice and clean.
Yes, they are nice and clean. But if you like, I could put them on and then take them off and put them into an envelope.
What are we doing this weekend, Sir Grimm?
Playing with new toys.
And
I am one.
What's the one thing we have to do this weekend?
I don't know. What do I have to do this weekend? Oh, yeah, we got to work on it then.
You want to be on?
That's
camera
on me,
with
my
Daddy?
bad. Okay. Troy says he's watching March Madness. Everybody's watching March Madness.
You're crushing your dog.
It's all right. Plenty of dog here to crush.
She has some feel. Keep her on.
Well, yeah, I want to give her her dessert, but I don't want her to have an upset stomach. I'd rather have it for breakfast. You can put mine in the fridge if you want. We stopped at Wawa tonight. Just put Angry Beavers on the thongs. We could put Billy the Beaver. We got, of course, my king, Reverend Grimm's face.
It's separated.
No, it does.
Okay.
Like if you pour a small glass of that and you bring that over here, we will let people try and guess what that is. Because most people are going to turn around and go, see, I knew you drink blood.
You want in your new fancy glass?
No, just a regular. The hell cabinet opens. Now, Mr. Nast is going to know what this is because I showed it to him the other morning. And it's really good. Yeah, that's good. Make sure you get every drop. Lick up the side, baby. That's what I always say. Now, we're going to try all different kinds of things. I think the hardest one's going to be the thongs or the G-strings. So here you go. We will let everybody look at this. Tell me what that looks like.
That you have blood loss again? That you broke screaming?
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. That is definitely not Kool-Aid. Anybody want to take a guess? I got Jackie saying, what is that? Mama D saying blood orange juice. Mama D is correct. It is blood orange juice, but it looks like it is just straight out blood. You cannot have this. Get out from under my desk. Well, now you just jacked this whole situation up. Get out. Get out.
Here, Frank, come get blanket. Where's blanket? I didn't say.
Makes you what's the victim's name? It makes you feel good. Drink. Stop yelling at Shannon. I never yell at Shannon to get out from my underneath of my desk. She's usually always under my desk.
You gotta tell Dee Dee what you're doing tomorrow. You and Dee Dee are twinsies now.
Yeah, tomorrow actually, I got my injectable medication today. So tomorrow I get to stab myself somewhere in the stomach or in the leg or in the back. Yep, got it. And I'm actually surprised on how much it actually cost. I don't know how my doctor pulled that one off, but I'm good with that one. I am once a week. I hit it. I throw that one away. $70 a box for 4 injections. I have 4 injections, one a week, every 7 days, and it was like $11.20. Thank you, CVS. And CVS. Alan actual fuck. I also have Aetna Silver Script from CVS. So I also get their drug coverage program. So all of my drugs are a lot cheaper. Like I'll get 90-day supplies of some medications where it costs people, like, $5, $6, and those will actually be free. So besides that, we can do stickers. We can do magnets. Mr. BB's going to get a big penis magnet.
Yep.
Yeah. I was talking to my mother-in-law today about it, and she said, whatever you do, make sure you take it out and let it come to room temperature first. Don't do it straight out of the refrigerator. And of course, Mr. Nast, dude, I will magnetize your entire car just because it'll be funny. Take your choice. Would you rather me put magnets all over your car? Or would you rather me put saran wrap all over your car? Because I could do both. And we just got a big thing of butcher paper too. We could actually wrap butcher paper and saran wrap and magnets all over your car. But no, she's like,
Bill
don't.
loves PFR.
Bill loves PFR. Well, both would be hell, Bill. Choose wisely. Mr. Nast is correct. Be careful. Remember, we saw what happened when we pushed the Reverend a little too far last time. You remember this, Bill? You'd rather me do it to PFR? I got my own little things I have up my sleeve for PFR. Shannon, Miss Grimm is Miss Grimm's telling me that she wants to make a sticker that says Bill loves PFR.
Nobody's gonna know PFR is but a few.
That is true. Alex, of course, my oldest son, is saying saran wrap would be funny. I would actually find really fucking funny to saran wrap PFR to Bill's car. I did not touch him. The saran wrap did. That would be fucking funny. But of course, Alex, you know as well as all people what happens when you mess with the Reverend, because you're the son. So you know what it's like to mess with Dad.
He's Slip Reaper.
Slim Reaper, that's right. No crime if he can't be found. Well, I mean, we could put him into a blender and mix him with some like gasoline and put it into Bill's gas tank. And then Bill would have a rice burner. There you go, Bill. You get that Tokyo Drift. We get that whole music over. Ding, 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 ding. Give me some Tokyo Drift. Ding, 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 ding. You'd be drifting around. You'd be drifting around the fucking corners and shit. All off of the rice burning gas. Do we want to push Rev's buttons too much more? The Rev is on a roll. And it's not Tootsie Roll.
One bag down.
Speak of Tokyo Drift, she's in the kitchen all pooped out. My bracket is kind of busted. You will get messed with hardcore. There you go. Alex is speaking the truth. And Stephanie, if she was in here, but I think she was. That's what Bill's car is going to sound like if we chop him up and put him into the gasoline and pour him into your gas tank. Your car going to be driving down the road, Bill, and all of a sudden that shit's going bing, bing, bing. And actually, Bill going to be like, and all the ladies are going to be looking at him. Yeah, I know. It's kind of one of those things that sometimes you just say something like that and you have to just go with it. You gotta play it. It's kind of like, the same principle, like the Airheads movie. As soon as you say Airheads, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Degenerate. And the next thing you know, you're playing the song because it's just gotta be done. That's a trick question. Lemmy is God. He's a cop. He's a cop. There it is. Well, I think we're all going to get in trouble tonight. Yep, there goes the copyright. Guess what? Fuck your copyright. We don't believe in the copyright. Fuck you and your copyrights. 30 seconds is allowed. That is right. Empire Records, that they did have an awesome soundtrack, yes. There's a lot of different soundtracks out there that were really good. Streets of Fire. Yeah, Streets of Fire had a good soundtrack. Demon Knight, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, that had a great soundtrack. What's the matter? What hurts?
My back.
I still got this whole thing under my shoulder here. I'm just kind of figuring maybe we just hold on to Johnny's car and let him pull away real quick, and maybe that'll just take care of it.
No, you talk to Johnny more than you talk to me at
this point.
Johnny's gonna be your new wife.
I talk to Mr. Nass more than I talk to you. Because you ignore me and Mr. Nass doesn't. Mr. Nass knows my feelings.
I'm gonna make a shirt that says "I'm with stupid" and you're each gonna wear it.
I'm with stupid, and it's going to both have an arrow. So what? My shirt and his shirt are both going to say that I'm with stupid.
And on the back, it's going to say, "Please return to the basement show."
Please return to the basement show. Did you say Tales from the Crypt? Yes. Tales from the Crypt Demon Night. Bordello of Blood. Twister had an amazing soundtrack. The Crypt Keeper. We're gonna get fucked a couple times here.
It's gonna be Russia.
Ah, fuck Russia.
Putin hates you.
Putin hates me because all his little Russian whores take it in the ass. Huh? Yeah, it means tomorrow we should go to Mantua to get some leather and what's call it cleaned.
Fine, we'll go there, but I have a request on the way home.
Oh shit! What? Why we gotta go to ice cream? Look, we'll talk about ice cream later.
It's the wonder of nature, baby!
That is a good song, but in Twister, the best song is the Van Halen song. That was probably the best song in. Do you notice it takes forever to try and lift your foot out from under hers when she puts her foot on you?
You hurt mommy second time. You already made me bleed tonight.
See, but Daddy does that most nights.
It's the wonder of nature, baby!
Oh, Johnny, that's fun. Jack says, "Hold on loosely" by 38 Special. Yeah, that's a good one. Wide-eyed Southern boys. Gotta remember, name the short bus barn burner. Yeah, I could do that. We are looking at the short bus, but it's one of those things. Trying to stump the Reverend on music is a little difficult. The Reverend stumping a lot of people on music is not too difficult because the Reverend will go all the way back to days of like Mozart and Bach and know those answers too.
Name 5 of your wife's favorite movies.
I just got to name number 1, Phantom of the Opera.
There's no more you can name.
And then there's The Crow. And you should like Alpha Dog and Natural Born Killers.
No.
And all the Saw franchise.
No.
Fine. Name your husband's number 1 favorite movie.
You don't have another.
You're right. That's hard. But you know what? We can't be fucked because Johnny, you own all those. Mr. Nash, you own all those.
Technically, he does because he owns the movie.
That's true. You own the movies, and we played it from the movie. So
And
therefore,
if it's not in our collection, if it's not in Johnny's collection, it may be in our collection.
it is definitely in our collection. And if we really want to, we can go in over there right now because even Mr. Nass picked me up another copy just in case when he came across mine in the ones he's cleaning up doesn't work. I have another copy of it. He brought us a copy.
I did.
Yes, he did.
Mr. Nasty's awesome. Freya, where's Uncle Johnny? Hey, where's Uncle Johnny?
Mr. Nasty even has the first 3 seasons of Tales from the Crypt on DVD. Yeah, see, I like Tales from the Crypt.
Frey, where's Uncle Johnny? Where is he?
She doesn't hear him, so. But I will ask a question.
No.
And we do have 9 people in here, so we should be able to get some decent fucking answers out of this. Because we got 7 in the basement show. Okay. Van Halen. So, David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar. So you have, who do you think is better? Van Hagar or Van Roth?
There you go.
Mama D says David Lee Roth.
I have a show for you. Try to stump the Rev.
Try and stump the Rev. Johnny is thinking which one could be better here. See, now, you got to remember because, okay, so the stuff that, now D, maybe a little bit more different, but Johnny and you, and maybe some of the younger ones, Bill, I think I've got by a couple years. I don't think Bill, I don't know how old Bill is. And I know I have quite a few other people in the chat by the years. But you got to remember, Sammy Hagar sounds like he's trying to deep throat the microphone. I'd say Lee Roth as well, but it's close. I've seen Van Halen with Sammy Hagar, but most of the chat has heard stuff off of the album like 1984, Hot for Teacher. No, Dreams was Sammy Hagar. That was like 90210. That was also, you had the Fuck Out album for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge.
Who did the is Dreams the one for the air show that they all Is Dreams the one they usually do with the air show?
Dreams is the ones that the Blue Angels.
And I knew that.
Yeah. So I mean, your generation and a lot of the generation.
Why are you licking the carpet?
A lot of the generation in here is all Sammy Hagar time period. But David Lee Roth's time period go back to like, you got Running with the Devil, but you've got like Little Dreamer, which is a lot of work with Michael Anthony, Eddie Van Halen, and David Lee Roth, which is absolutely a great fucking song. That was out on today. And while Shannon was at Walmart getting laundry detergent, I had that shit cranked up. I'm not running with the devil. It's running out of Jaeger. Ah.
No, it's not.
There's plenty of Jaeger here. I got an idea. Mama D, come here tomorrow morning before you go to the wedding. I will help you.
Jaeger bomb?
Fuck Jaeger bomb. We're going to do Jaeger sleuth. Mr. Nass has popped back in. I have to get up at 6 in the morning. Okay, I'll probably just be going to bed. So it's perfectly fine. So get up a little bit earlier.
Why are you licking the carpet?
Gay dog.
No, you know how she gets when she gets the blanket and she's like, well, that's exactly, she's gonna put a hole in the carpet.
Yo, fart nugget. Because she's a carpet muncher. Stupid glitching. Yeah, I think we're getting a lot of glitching tonight, and that could be because of the weather coming in. But I think
it could
we
be
should.
Roman Reigns is on TV.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is on TV, and it's he's wow to Cody Rhodes, and the same old normal bam 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 bam. So I think we should probably get a roll call and see how many people are actually in chat. No, I went to put up another song. Why? What were you going to put up this time? Me, myself, and I. Roll call. Bill is here. All right, Bill. you don't want, if you don't want to answer it, you don't have to. But I will tell you that on the 3rd, I am going to be 51 years old. So I'm going to say that I probably have you somewhere between 5 and 6 years. That I'm 5 and 6 years older than you. Alex is still here. So
Wow, man. Wait a second, man. What do you think the teacher's going to look like this year?
now there's a little bit of David Lee Roth. Okay, so you're going to be 48.
Muscle relaxer.
Okay, so let's
Create more.
Let me talk about your cold nose, crazy eyes. Little dreamer.
so that man looked really good in Spanx. The worst part about things is sometimes it was a special, like when Kmart used to be open, when I would take Stephanie to drop Stephanie off at work. There was a ratherly extremely big big woman, and David Lee Roth definitely wanted his fucking pants back, because I think the bitch, yeah, I think the bitch killed like 6 or 7 cheetahs for that. But Dave wanted his pants back. He's just getting in all kinds of trouble tonight.
He's drooling all over your shirt.
Don't be drooling on my fucking shirts. Damn dog. No, Daddy does not love you right now. You threw up in the car today.
Oh my God, Daddy's got sweatpants.
Thank God Daddy's got sweatpants. Otherwise, Daddy's going to be running around with no sweatpants. And you know what that means. And you know what, Alex? Alex, are you still here?
Hey, babe.
Yes.
Blood red lettering. Rev Grimm.
That would be cool. I don't know if Alex is still here.
He may be at work.
Free balling. Yes, that is true. Because last night, of all things, I was going to tell, yeah, Alex is still here. You know what your sister decides to start talking about last night? About years ago, how Dad, because last night somehow it came up about Dad and underwear. And I'm like, why the fuck are we talking about underwear? And then Shannon and Miss Grimm's like, it took me a week to convince him to wear a pair of boxers for our wedding. So yeah, last night's discussion on Ladies' Night was, let's talk about Grimm and his free balling. I mean, I always know that, you know, my name in your mouth just keeps making me more and more famous, but now my balls are in your mouth. Kenny can't free ball because if he does, it'll be like New Year's. That's just fucked up. Do what? What kind of bad thought did you have? Oh God. What? One more time. Mm. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, Kenny can't free ball because if he does, it'll be like New Year's. That's what Mama D said. Mama D's just being really, really mean tonight. I can tell you're fucked up. And guess what? You're going to have to come in here soon and sit on this because it's 52. We've almost gone through a half hour. Secrets are no good. Yeah, trust me.
But that's
You will get told this one later. You don't want this one to go out.
baby. You're not getting a second dinner. You're not getting a second dinner.
Look at the sad puppy eyes.
She wants another dinner.
You are not getting another dinner, Tubby. You'll be in bed and you're going to throw up in bed. As you've already done that once.
Oh, we still don't know who that was. That may have.
Oh, no, I think that was definitely her.
I gotta find my.
Last time I saw your phone, it was here on my computer. Thundernuts? You're saying Kenny has thundernuts? Are you saying Kenny has a slight touch of elephantitis of the balls? Great. Last week we're talking about nuts. This week we're talking about people's balls. That's what I'm talking about. They hang rather low and they're rather large. Yeah, but some women actually like ratherly large nuts because they love to feel that right on the ass crack. Sometimes, depending how the woman is, I've actually had the complaint of your balls are hitting the ass hole. Is that the guy with the old balls kid from Big Ten? That was a fucking riot. Oh, I do. Mama D is saying, oh, I do. Oh, I don't even know what she wants. Oh, I do what? I am not fucking stepping into that bear trap. No fucking way. What the fuck? You left me for this guy? It's got old balls. Gross. Not a bear trap. It's a Venus flytrap. That is not true. Bear traps are not really escapable. Venus flytraps, you just have to watch out for that little trigger hair on the edge. Because if you trip that one, then it's on. Oh shit. Here we go. Now comes the fucking trouble. I don't know if anybody else is watching wrestling because a lot of you are watching the bracket. You know, you're watching the basketball and everything. Oh, fine. I smear peanut butter on my ass and Kenny gets excited. That's really fucked up. So, I actually have SmackDown on in the background, and I'm watching SmackDown like the other night. Mr. Uno was watching Raw, and Cody Rhodes is in the ring tonight, and he just got done going at it with Roman Reigns, and here comes Jimmy and Sikoa Uso to Solo Sikoa and the Uso to come and mess with Cody Rhodes. They're all standing up there by Roman Reigns. I just heard what the fuck from inside. You heard what the fuck from inside. Inside what? You better be careful because the kids have been messing with everybody lately. Microsoft went down 2 points. Why is Microsoft down 2 points? I'm outside having a smoke. Oh, Seth Rollins is there. Cody's got his own little backup. Mr. Nass, what are you talking about that Microsoft went down 2 points? Okay, it's been a while since I've actually seen the movie. Holy shit, it's the fuck out. And Jimmy Uso came out. Or was that Jay? I always get the two of them confused, Jay and Jimmy. You know, I think they kind of need to wear their names on their shirts or some shit like that. You know, I know one has Yeet, the other one doesn't have Yeet. Yeah. Why?
I definitely think there was way too much oil on that wrap.
Why? Your stomach's not doing good? Are we talking a potential? Maybe you should go and get on the phone with Mr. Nass like I do.
I'm not gonna call him up.
You're lucky, Mr. Nass. Yes, that is true. Next week, we are going to have an episode of the Reverend Grimm Show in the bathroom with the laptop while pooping. I don't know. Jay is main event and Yeet. Jimmy isn't. Okay. What is wrong with the Reverend pooping? Everybody poops. Everybody poops. I don't want to hear about it. You have to poop, otherwise you don't survive. If you don't, NC-17 next week. Look, if you don't poop, you explode. That's what I was told growing up. So you best believe I take my time pooping. I want to get all that shit out. I mean, Mr. Nass went to the bathroom with me twice last night. At least he goes to the bathroom with me. Shannon won't come in and hold my hand. 8 people on Facebook. 1 person on YouTube. YouTube. There's an old day thing. Johnny might remember. Mr. Nass might remember that. And 1 on Twitch. Which we know Mama D is on Twitch. Don't publicly discuss our business. No, I do not publicly discuss our business. But I do sit up at night and I think of many, many different ways that I can actually really continue to fuck someone's day up. That's okay. Did you hear? Mr. Nast has actually made a deal that we are going to. Is he standing while holding your hand? Or is he kneeling in front of you? That's really just wrong, Bill. I mean, how does PFR do it? Does he kind of make like a chair and hold your cheeks for you? And you just poop through the hole? So Mr. Nast decided that on, what is that, June 7th, he would like me to do a 12-hour podcast from 12 in the afternoon until 12 midnight. So who's in it with Reverend? I got to ask someone that hangs with him. Why I'm asking you. So who's in for a 12-hour Reverend Grimm show? That's a long show, and it's really going to be fucked up. And I will probably almost guarantee that we will be suspended on at least one of those platforms. That is cool.
I gotta get to my computer. Somebody just did a huge Viking drop.
Okay, then I want the Viking stuff. Mama D said she'd be down for a 12-hour Reverend Grimm show.
She has to be here though.
She has to be here?
Yes.
Shannon's saying, Miss Grimm's saying you got to be here for that.
So bring out the PJ suit, comfy slippers, and a blanket. We'll do a 12-hour show here.
Who's doing the 12-hour show? This is a Reverend Grimm 12-hour show.
Yes, but Mama D is going to be on. It will probably be me.
Well, you guys are going to be taking interval breaks, but but he had actually said that I can't get up from the computer.
Okay, so you do it on my computer. You open a window that way you can smoke cigarettes. That's why you couldn't get up, so you can't smoke.
Yeah, but I won't. Can you fit under your desk for X amount of hours?
Probably. And we'll just get you a siphon so you can pee into a bucket.
There you go. Couch gremlin and Jaeger shots. That would be absolutely fucking horrifying. Jaeger shots. Me doing shots of Jaeger and then coming back to the show. Yeah, no. But yes, Grimm will be leaving the basement show as of June 7th, so we'll be sending him off into retirement with a 12-hour show. All right, so who all right now? There's 8 people. 8. All right, there's 6 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and the other. Okay, so who all thinks that Reverend Grimm should retire on June 7th? That means retirement. That would be no more Reverend Grimm show on Friday night. That's it. You would not have any more Reverend Grimm shows.
Quit.
Why do you quit? Oh, wait a second now. Mr. Nast, I'm hearing that this is a package deal that if I'm leaving, then Miss Grimm's leaving too. She said that's a package deal. Hey, Caitlin. Oh, he turned around and said, Johnny, Mr. Nast is saying bye. She went outside to smoke another fucking cigarette. You see this shit? Now, this tells you we're not union. Hey, we've been just having a complete shit show tonight. What the fuck was that? We're having a shit show. You're out. Yeah, that is right, Mama D. You got to get up early tomorrow morning. Be careful on your travels. Thank you for joining in tonight. Even though that, you got to go and do all that tomorrow. Just, do what you got to do to get through it. That's all you got to do. Oh, you're out. So if I leave and Mrs. Grimm leaves, you're leaving too. Mr. and Mrs. Grimm both retiring. I will just have to replace them. Mr. and Mrs. Grimm are retiring, so he'll just have to replace us. And Dee said that she's out too. And I said, oh, so you're out if we're leaving? And he goes, yep, bingo. So, okay, Mama D leaving too. So, you might get some couple replacements, but you won't get anybody to replace for the Reverend show.
Hey, let's go.
And she keeps walking away. Johnny, what are you smoking, drinking, or what drugs are you on?
What happened?
Bill turned around and just Bill just asked Johnny, he goes, Johnny, what are you smoking, drinking, or what drugs are you on? And Mr. Nass just turns around. I smell a 36-hour show coming.
That Mr. Nash has to produce.
That Mr. Nass has to produce.
Well, he produces your show, so.
Mm-hmm. But so it is that time at night. Mr. Williams, how are you doing, sir? King Uno, Monday night, Jay Williams here with us. 12 hours for Rev Grimm, 24 hours for Ladies' Night. Spend the weekend with the Reverend. Now, wait a second. Everybody's trying to get me to do this 36-hour bit. Again, for anybody that does not know, Jay Williams is in chat. That is Mr. King Uno, which we did pick up your shirts today, so they will be going out to you very, very soon.
Hey, they're not going anywhere until he sends me an address.
I have the address. Spend the weekend with. Wait, are you really retiring, or did I miss something? Join Mr. Nass for his entire work week. I was about to ask the same thing. Well, you are producing a Thursday night, so you are required to produce 24 hours. Yes, real quick though, King Uno from Monday Night Trivia is in. Last week, great show. Did the whole thing with Disney. Next week, I believe it's all going to be about wrestling. That was one of our new shows that we were running, and that is Monday nights. This past Wednesday, we actually had Cooking with the Spawn of Rev Grimm, which is my oldest daughter, Stephanie. And she did a really amazing show, and she was on last night because Mama D had prior engagements. So she sat in on Ladies' Night with the ladies with Mama D. Mr. J says, yes, this is wrestling. Johnny has to do 96 straight hours show with no breaks while he is working. No, me and Johnny have been joking around because Mr. Nance told me the day that I decide that I'm going to retire and leave that he needs 3 months in advance notice if I'm going to leave. And then I have to do a 12-hour straight show. So no, we are joking around. No, I am not going anywhere from quite some time, as much as we do not push, we don't talk politics, we don't talk religion. But again, I am the Reverend, which is a true thing because I am truly ordained as a Reverend. But as long as the big man upstairs does not say that it is time to punch in my ticket, then, you know.
No.
Freya, no.
Get yours.
Get yours. Don't want to know. As long as the big man upstairs says, I'm still here, and then I'm still here because this is something for me to do. It gives me a chance to spout out. That's right, Rev for mayor. We got to make those shirts. Reverend Grimm for mayor. Or actually, wait, Mr. Nass, what was that that my mother-in-law came up with last week? Pope Reverend Mayor or Pope? Yeah, I think it was Pope Reverend or Pope Mayor Reverend Grimm. Something like that.
Oh, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Look up and see what day of the week May 4th is.
Honorary Pope Reverend Grimm. Do what?
Look up on your screen. See what May 4th is.
Probably a Saturday. I don't know. You got
Pop-up basement show of getting my grandmother high.
Pop-up basement show of getting grandma high on May 4th. Oh God. I did ask one on. I will wear it to work. I have someone writing you in. Yep. Mr. Nass said that is a Saturday. Gary, how are you tonight? So I am actually 11 minutes over. Miss Grimm's coming. I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. Ha, ha, ha. Miss Grimm's supposed to be under the desk, isn't it? Supposed to be Grimm is coming, and Caitlin is in here too. So what we're going to do right now, everybody, we want you to stay all here,
Deal with the Grimm.
and want you all to stay here, hang out, get yourselves a drink, take a couple minutes. But in that process, what we are going to do is we are going to run the Holland's Customs commercial. David Kish. Hey, Grimm, great show. Thank you, sir. I hope you got to where you were the other night fairly easy. I
They were
know
going
it
to
is.
dinner.
Yeah, they were going to dinner.
They were going
but
to the buffet.
the buffet, but down here, fucking traffic blows ass. So depending which way you're fucking going, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Friday nights, you're fucked in both directions. So real quick, we are going to run the commercial for Holland's Customs. And then Miss Grimm is going to sit in for me for a minute while I get up and I take a walk away from the studio to take my couple minutes, hang out. Please stay tuned. And then we will get back into some more deep shit once we come back from break. Shall return. Thank you much.
Well, hello, everybody. Give me 1 second. I need to go see what the hell I just got into because I just heard a very, very loud bang. Okay, she hasn't destroyed the house. We are good. What is going on over here? So let's do a roll call real quick so I know who's all here. I am high as a kite. I do apologize to everybody. No, I don't. Roll call. Dee Dee, are you still here? And where's Mr. Bill? I heard that Mr. Williams was here. Gary, Dave, Alex is here. Yep. Hi, Bill. I say hi, Bill, and the Alexa just goes off. Explain that one to me. How was everybody doing on this chilly night? Wasn't too bad when we went to go do laundry. It started getting really windy when we were doing laundry. Hey, Caitlin, super lady. I won't be long. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, hello, darling. Gina's watching. Hey, Gina. Sorry, guys. Work kicked my ass. I got to flip out on another person today. Another one. It's 2 days in a row that I've lost my shit. And both people need to get fired, but that's here nor there. See what happens when I have to go up to Ewing next this week for a in-personal write-up on a store manager. Hi, Boo.
Hi. You can still have it for a couple minutes.
I guess I'll have it for a couple minutes. Why? Let him move.
Just a couple minutes. And back up.
No, you can always stand behind me. Yawning, better shape up. You're doing a 24-hour retirement show. Listen. The doctors have all said, because Grimm and I have gone through everything, and my doctors have told me I sleep at random spots. Like, I haven't slept through the night in like 4 days now, and I haven't been able to sleep during the day because of either work or, us having plans, and I am exhausted. Plus, I'm in pain. I don't know if I have a flare up coming because the weather's going to be bad, which is what I'm afraid of. So, yeah, I'm tired. I can't just kick myself out of my own house to go to bed. Doesn't work that way. What?
I can't just kick myself out of the house and go to bed.
No, I can't. Because if I go to bed without you, you'll be up all night. So I just physically have to drag you to bed. And I can't go to bed by myself because Luna will be in bed with me and possibly Freya. You need to invent a bed bigger than a king.
Well, there's an easy way to get me to go to bed. You just kind of have to go, look at this. Oh, okay.
Last time I said, oh, look at this, I gave you a bloody nose because I smacked my tits off your face.
That is true.
That was funny. It was funny. Ha ha.
I'm so glad you ha-ha with the hee-hee. Don't roll back because you're going to roll over your dog.
That got bigger.
That's what she said.
No. Dee Dee, look.
Got an AJ plant.
It's the Bubby plant because it's spiky. And he would have liked that. Shannon's always beating people up. Yeah.
That's true.
I'm an angry little midget.
And then we got the Hopi plant.
And then the Hopi plant. That's growing. It's still pretty damp.
And that's what she said.
They're happy, she said. Well, I did what you said, and I'm watering them once a week. I'm putting the water and the food in a Tupperware dish and just letting it absorb it. I don't even let it go for more than like 2 minutes because then the soil keeps crumbling. What are you looking in the trash can for?
Let me see where my other sticker went.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right.
Well, my magic sleep dust is about to start working. Prayers you get some sleep tonight. Thanks, Kate. Ugh.
Yes. So there we go. Oh, we got 11 people in here. Dave, if you're still here, I'm glad that you actually got a chance. Gina, hey, how you doing? Yawning, better shape up. Hey, super lady, I won't be long. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Yep. I am glad that Dave made it in because I know that he had been trying to make it to shows. Good night, Caitlin. It was good hearing from you. I'm sure we'll be talking soon. Dave got to get into the show and actually see the show. I guess he's still here. So yes, today's been an eventful day. And of course, you know that the Reverend and Shannon do like laundry like once a fucking month now. Mother Grimm and I are watching. Watch your language.
Huh?
Mother Grimm and I are watching. Watch your language. Oh,
Mother Grimm knows better than that.
wrong show. There's a disclaimer of mine that says this is not for the fucking weak of heart. Ah, there should be a disclaimer that says if you have a fucking heart condition, do not watch this show because it may induce cardiac arrest, especially with some of the shit that we come up with. But so we go to the laundromat today, and we go to the same laundromat, and believe it or not, it's one of the cleanest places that I've actually been to. You know, it's nice. It doesn't stink. There's
Doing the grandma.
barely anybody in there, and you know, it's actually fairly cheap. It's cheaper to go to the laundromat than it is to actually do your laundry here at the complex. And you know, it just gets me that people just leave their little dryer sheets all over the place. Like the one day we went there, last time we went there, it looked like somebody took a box of the bounce dryer sheets and just threw them all over the fucking place. I'm like, who the fuck uses this many dryer sheets? I mean, you know, was it like the Philadelphia Beagles football team or something? That's right, Mr. Nast. I said Beagles. Chew on that one. And you know, I just it fucking bothers me. I'm not. Isn't it the Bengals? Yeah. I don't know. I still don't see your Eagles doing much this year, but we don't talk sports on this show because, according to Miss Grimm, sports is ew. That's Tuesday night show, sir. Not on the Reverend Grimm Show. On the Reverend Grimm Show, we talk lip, shits, ass, giggles. You know what hot dogs are made of, lips and ass. We talk about making thongs and G strings. We talk about butt plug maracas, which I can make them now. Don't fucking tempt me. Somebody will end up with one. Yeah, so Rev will be making a guest appearance this coming Tuesday night on the Sports Roundup. Ha ha ha, you're fucking funny. Wait, what was that I told you on Sunday? I think it was something like fuck yourself. No, if you want me to appear on Tuesday night with you, yes, of course, I would appear with you Tuesday night. We're always here for each other. We are always breaking each other's stones. We are one big family here. And speaking of family, I know that we ran the commercial, and normally I am in during the commercial through the other programs that I'm sitting, but as I will say, as I always do say, normally I type it out, but to from all of us here at the Basement Show, the Basement Crew, you know, for AJ and Hope, that we all love you and we miss you, and that you're missed every minute and every second of the day and the night. We love you. You know, we miss you, and we will never forget you, because you know the two, AJ and Hope, touched a lot of people in the short amount of time of life that they had. There is a lot of people. And the thing here is, at the Basement Show, for most of you, some of you here that don't know, but Mr. Nask, that was Uncle Johnny, and Mama D was Godmommy. And of course, Damon, which is Heartless, he is on on Saturday nights for Drago and Tink's Neverland, which is actually all dedicated to AJ and Hope. They were actually Drago and Tink, and that was just created because of it being that we told AJ when he was 13 that he could come and talk to us because he really wanted to stream video games. And we said when you're 13, so he would have been 13 this year. So as in tribute, Saturday nights are completely dedicated to the kids with different video games that they would play. Fortnite, and AJ wanted to get into Call of Duty, and Hope with
Have you lost your fucking marbles?
yes, Hope wanted to get into Minecraft, or is in Minecraft, and you turn on her Minecraft game and you get attacked by like 1,000 fucking llamas. So I mean, all of us here, like I said, Stephanie, that was their big sister, and Brit. I know they called her Brit, but I mean, everybody here was very close to the kids in some fashion, and it's yeah. Johnny was actually the one that we drove home with in the ice storm to bring AJ home from the hospital when he was first born, and we're a big support group for each other, and we all go through the same things, and we're all affected the same way. Yeah, I will not forget that day or the night that we said fuck it. We ran out to Wawa because there was nothing to eat at the hospital. So I think we ordered half a fucking Wawa and we took it back up to the hospital. We just walk in with like bags and bags and bags of food. But yeah, we're all very close here at the Basement Show, and at the time that the whole situation of the fire that happened, because I mean we're only 2 months away from a year, and of course the Basement Show, we have things planned at that point for when that time period is coming, just because we all know that we will be in one form or another. You know, me and Mr. Nast have talked about, we love you too, Mama D. We have talked about, what we're actually going to do from the 5th to the 13th. So that will be more to come on that situation as we go. But just as I was saying earlier about like with the laundromat, just I cannot believe today, just in the past 2 days, just the ignorance of people that I'm seeing. Like, I know we had this whole COVID thing and we were locked down for 2 years, but did people really forget what it was to be a fucking human being? Because I went to the bank. What did we miss yesterday? Or what did we miss? Oh, did it come around all right? Really fucking wrinkled. Hate when that happens. What happens when you get old? Get really fucking wrinkled. Oh, went to the bank yesterday, and I go into the lobby, and there's two kids, and they're sitting over in the little waiting section, and mom and dad are over at the desk, and they're signing something, opening an account, whatever the fuck they're doing, and a little boy and a little girl, and the little girl's got to be somewhere around 7, 8 years old, and the little boy is somewhere between 4 and 5, maybe. and they're playing something and they start counting. All of a sudden, the little girl at the top of her lungs in this bank is screaming out these numbers like 11, 12, and she's getting louder. Now, mom has already told her once to quiet down. They stay at the desk. The kids are now walking around. And she's saying something else, and she's still louder. And then she's over at the desk where the parents are. And she's like 18 at the top of her fucking lungs. Now, at this point, every customer and teller and people that are working in this bank are looking over in that general direction. And the kid comes walking past me, and she's again, and the mother has now tried to shush her again. She says something else at the top of her lungs, another number. And now I'm looking over, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I finally get up to the teller, and I'm like, yeah, I need to do this and this. And she goes, okay. And she turns to me and she goes, I am very sorry about that. And I'm like, you don't need to apologize. I said, I understand that they're kids. And she goes, well, I don't have kids, but if she had kids, that would not have been. And I said, look, if I was that age and I was with my father would have fucked me up right where I stood. That would have been it. There would have been a look. And then I would have turned around and pushed that issue. And that would have been the end of the story. My ass would have gotten fucked up. And that's how it was back in those days. Nowadays, you look at a kid the wrong way and automatically somebody wants to fucking call, Child Protective Services because, oh my God, you're looking at this kid. Now, with AJ and Hope wouldn't have pulled that shit. They would have been sitting over there. They would have waited. They may have given themselves a little argument between the two of them, and I would have turned around, or Miss Grimm would have looked at them and gone and given them a look across the room, and that would have been the extent of it. But what is this whole thing? When we get to the car, no. Fuck you. Now when we get to the car, I'm going to fucking deal with your ass right now. Come spend a day at Wegmans with me if you want to see and hear some unruly kids talk about a headache from hell. Like, I don't get it. And then I don't get the way some of these parents talk to these fucking kids. And it's like, we were in Walmart the one night. AJ threw a tantrum once, and that was the last time he threw a tantrum.
You also got on the floor, started kicking and screaming, and embarrassed the fuck out.
That's true, because they would do something, and I'd be, I lay down on the floor right next to you and fucking throw a tantrum next to you. But I'm also the same parent that would turn around and go, you are going to go to everybody that is standing in here, and you are going to apologize. And I don't want to hear, I don't want to. Tough shit. You're fucking doing it. Well, and then we're still going to talk about punishment.
Tell them the story about Brandon and Toys R Us.
I had that with Brandon years ago. I don't know if Alex is still in chat or not. Back when Toys R Us was open, Brandon was probably 2.5, 3 years old, maybe. And we were looking through Toys R Us, and we're walking around, and Brandon got fixated on something. And I said, okay. I said, well, we're getting ready to go. Alex Marl, speak now. I said, come on, we're getting ready to go. And me and Alex walked off. And Brandon stayed standing where he was, and he's still standing, and he looked down at me, and he looked back at what he was looking at. And I said, all right, well, I'm leaving. And we walked around the corner and I could still see him. So I knew he was okay. And Heather got on me. She's like, you can't leave him in the middle of the store. I said, he's going to fucking learn. And he's standing there and he's standing there and he's standing there. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. All right. And I went down and I got him by the hand. And I said, let's go. We're leaving now. And he fucking took my hand to his mouth and he bit me. And I'm like, motherfucker. So I popped him on the ass. And a lady that was in the aisle turned around and said, you can't do that. And I turned to her and I said, if you don't like it, I can fucking do it to you too. And of course, the next thing I know, she's a manager. The manager's like, and I had been working at Baby or Toys R Us at that time, and they're like, look, you can't do that. I'm like, I am not going to have my child do something in a fucking store and not be disciplined. And that's where I come back to this whole fucking thing. Are people really this fucking ignorant? In today's times, I had a situation in McDonald's years ago. I don't remember if it was Alex or I don't remember if it was Brandon. I don't think it was Stephanie. And something had started and I disciplined them right there on the spot. And I had people, and the manager comes out and I'm like, look, my children are not to act like this in public. I've always said, if you want to act the fuck up on me, act up while we are at home. I don't give a fuck. We are at home. You can run around like a wild fucking Apache. But when we are out, this is the way it needs to be. But like today, little old lady. Now, she's not that fucking old, but she leaves the laundry cart outside. You're 5 feet from the fucking door. You know, if that laundry cart gets stolen, prices in that laundromat go up. And right now, this is a pretty, oh God, we got the fucking Tokyo Drift going on out there. One of these days, he's going to go to show off and he's going to rip the bottom of that thing out on the fucking speed bump. I'm going to laugh my ass off. Or I'm going to take one of my remotes out there and I'm going to go vroom, 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 vroom. I pray. Fucking idiots. It's just, I'm sitting and I, as most people know, Mama D knows and Johnny know, and my stepmother knows that I've got that fucking red button. And lately it's just, why is it that just certain people want to fucking touch the red button? But then again, I can say in the same aspect the other night that there was that button and I'm like the child that was told not to touch that button. And Mr. Nass knows don't push the red button. Well, Mr. Nass knows exactly what button I am talking about from the other night. Yeah, we're not going to go there.
Oh, I have
We are not going to go there, but Mr. Nass had fucking nightmares the rest of the night and couldn't go to sleep. I don't know what he thought was worse, that or the bouncy ball that had the fucking dildo attached to it. One of them. And then you tell me to don't do it. You said don't do it, and that is just telling me to fucking do shit. Like Bill. Bill, are you still here? I quit then. You can't quit. As far as I say, it says the Basement Show with Mr. Nast. Does not say the Basement Show with Reverend Grimm. It does not say the Basement Show with Mr. Nast featuring Reverend Grimm. Guess what? You're in this shit for the long haul. Like Bill. What happened the one week that you turn around and you said to me, we're doing that now, huh? Yes, we are doing it. Do you remember what happened when we talked about you and the upstairs neighbor? You were outside, then you went inside. First, no, it was you were outside, then you came inside. And I told you that is how things start, right? You talk, and the next thing you know, you're coming on the inside. Right or wrong? Yes, I do. Okay, see, he is with me. And we turned around and told you that we had audio proof that you were upstairs with the woman upstairs. And don't be careful where you go with this because we still have that audio proof. Right. And then you constantly at that point told me that we had no proof. And then I told you we had video proof. Am I still on the right track here? Cool. Wonderful tomorrow. And then what happened next? Because I showed you video proof. And correct. See, Mr. BB is still on the same page here with me that I said we had video proof of Mr. BB upstairs with the upstairs neighbor. Pointing the neighbor. And what happened at that point there when we showed that proof? I got suspended for a week on Twitch, right? Mr. BB, can I ask you a question here? Do you remember I have always told you, be careful how you word things? You showed the video and then got banned on Twitch. You're right. Mr. BB, and this is where Mr. Nast is going to jump in here. I can ask you a question. Do you realize that you just admitted 100% that you were upstairs fucking around with the neighbor instead of downstairs on my show? Mr. Nast, am I correct or not? Give me that answer. Because, Mr. Bill BB, we just found out that the whole time, all you were doing is giving us
bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Oh, what the fuck?
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Where is it?
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
You are, but look at the background. I quit. Wait, is it more something along like this? Mr. Nance, none of my background soundboard is working here.
Did you get banned?
No, none of our background shit is working.
A bullshit. Bullshit.
I just tried to play the bullshit button and it's not working. It's working on his end, which means it's not coming through unless you turn my speakers all the way down on me.
Bullshit. Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
It is not coming through on my end. That's fucked up. You know what? That just makes me want to. It's working on your end. That means it's not working unless I have the headset on. Right? Check your ends.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
There we go. See, now it's working.
A bullshit. Bullshit. A bullshit.
A bullshit.
A bullshit. Bullshit.
So, Mr. Nast, are you saying that you're Now it's working. I'm firing myself. So just remember, Mr. Beebe, we got suspended for playing the video, but we still had your audio. So, Mr. Beebe, was it that good? Welcome to the Basement Show with Rev Grimm, everyone. Mr. Nast retired. No. If Mr. Nast retires, then that means right there that Mr. Nast has to do a 12-hour show. And I get to produce the show. Shake your head. You can shake your head all you want. Think about the stuff that I have done here on the show in the past couple months. May 22nd. Think about it. At Halloween time, we had a girl call in. So now, basement show. Yep, it's going to be the Mr. Grimm Basement Show. There you go. Speaking of which, last night Amber was in and LG, and me and Mr. Nast came up with this today. So we have LG, and then Mr. Nast is MG for middle-aged Grimm, and I am the OG, original Grimm. No? No.
Per a friend of ours.
Per a friend of ours. Yes, I am Godfather Grimm. So I am the OGG. That's really fucked up. But we're getting close to that time of night, my friends. So why don't we actually get ready to go in, and we're going to talk a little bit about some mental health. So as you can see, scrolling across the bottom of the board right now is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline number 988. And this is something, as we've said, and as most of you have known through everything that we have gone through here at the Basement Show for the past year, that mental health and mental awareness is a very, very big issue to all of us. Because in some ways, every one of us here at the Basement Show has probably some form of a type of a mental illness. Now, let's look at this. Mental illness comes in many, many different ways: anxiety, depression, manic depressive, PTSD, postpartum depression. And in postpartum, we have learned is a huge field. Believe it or not, normally you hear postpartum and it's somebody doesn't want something to do with a child. And believe it or not, somebody that doesn't want to be away from the child because they're scared somebody's going to take that child or the child's going to get hurt. That is also another sign of postpartum depression. And one of the things about mental health, and in this country, it is one of the most undiagnosed issues that is going on in this country in this day and age. A lot of people suffer from it, and I think some people are just scared to go and get the help because I think they fear being judged. Oh my God, somebody's going to think something because, I have this thought, or because I get a panic attack while I'm in a bunch of in a crowded area. Look, let me explain to you the easy way. Let's say you have never ever in your life had a panic attack, and let's say that you go someplace. I never had a panic attack before in my life, and I can remember my very first one. And it was Sam's Club, and it was right after Christmas, and it was Alex and Brandon and Stephanie were still small, and for Christmas they had gotten the Nintendo GameCube, and something was wrong with it, and we had to take it back to Sam's Club, and we were standing in line, and all of a sudden it felt like I had a million tons just weighing down on me. My chest got tight, and I'm like, I can't fucking do this. I couldn't fucking breathe. When you have one panic attack, what happens is the chemical in your brain triggers a reaction, and from there on, you will have panic attacks and anxiety because that chemical is now imbalanced in your brain. So it's not like you have one and you'll never have it again. It may happen frequently, it may not happen frequently. Since the fire, I've been diagnosed. I mean, I had anxiety before that, and I had depression because of my car accident in '07 and because of some of the things that I've been through. But I now suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. And same thing, Miss Grimm, she has post-traumatic stress disorder. She's got anxiety, she's got depression, she's got a little bit of manic depressive in there, associative disorder. These are all mental health issues. Like earlier today, we went up to Shade because I had to get some medications, and we were driving past, and we went past the apartments, and the apartments, they're now down. The our apartment and the upstairs apartments are now down to the ground, and it's hard kind of watching it being torn down because we had spent 5 or 6 years there, and then abruptly it was all gone. And it's a little hard to watch. It's a little hard to see, but also in a way it's wiping out that chapter so a new chapter can start. And we're just listening to music and kind of quiet on the way home, and a song came on, and it's not even one of the kids' favorite songs. The kids were huge music addicts. They listened to a lot of stuff with me, and they really were into things and different things. But I sent the lyrics to a couple people. I sent one to Johnny, and Shannon sent, or Miss Grimm sent one to Britt and to Dee, and the song that came on was Gravedigger by Dave Matthews. And for anybody knows the song, it's not the first verse that gets you. It's the second verse where it says that a woman lost both of her babies, both of her kids in the Second Great War. And it comes down to that, you should never have to bury your own babies. And at that point, Mrs. Grimm and myself, we just lost it. And that is one of the unfortunate things. And the reason that we push this mental health is we encourage people to get help. Our phones are on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. This year it's 366 days, but we're always there. There is also, which I will put up for you real quick, that we will take a jump over to right here, Discord. We have a Discord, and on that Discord, you can talk to any one of us any time of day. You can contact us In my section alone on the Discord, there is actually a spot for mental health where other people can go in and talk to other people about issues, and they can discuss things, and you're not there to be judged. If somebody is judging you because you are asking for help, because you are feeling our famous words, you are not alone. That is absolutely correct. You are not alone. And as Mr. J. Williams will tell you, you know, every Monday he talks about it. And as he says, a lot of people look at it and go, well, I'm at the end of my line. I've got no other way to do this. And maybe the best way is to just do away with it and end it all, and people would be better off. Well, that's not true, because the thing is, that leaves even more grief behind, because now people are going, maybe I should have talked to them sooner. Maybe I should have done something. Maybe I should have listened a little closer. Maybe and maybe and maybe. Well, now that maybe is just too late. And that's the thing. So, from all of us here at the Basement Show and the Basement Crew, if you or someone you know is in crisis, we will be there. We will talk to you. If you want the help, but you're worried about going, we will go with you. The Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, there is somebody on that phone. If you call that number 988, somebody will be there every day, all day, holidays. Someone is there to answer that phone, to talk you or that person off of the ledge. So, and as Mr. Williams says, Mr. J himself, if nobody has told you today, you know what? I care about you. And all of us here at the Basement Show, I think I can speak for all of us. We all love you. And you're all very important. And you guys come along and you spend your days, your nights with us, which we completely
And
appreciate. And you got to get in here with the end.
if anybody's ever having that bad of a day and they're local, they are more than welcome to come get slimy kisses.
And Miss Grimm says, if you're local and you're having that bad day, you can always come get slimy kisses from the Hellhound herself. She is a big cuddle bug.
She knows when you're having a bad day.
That is true. I was having a bad day the other day, and what did she do? She wanted to climb up in my lap and wash my face because I was a little upset. But we're getting to be that time of night, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the Reverend has to go into his coffin. So you can follow us on Facebook, The Basement Show with Mr. Nast, as well as YouTube. You can also find us on Twitch and TikTok and our new Discord. And we are still continuing to try and work with Twitter, which is now X. Oh, Shannon will kiss everybody. Damn. Bill. Bill said you give slimy kisses to everybody. I'm not going there, Bill. Not going to happen. I'll let her tell you. So we are still working on X, and in the process, we are still trying to get the Basement Show website up and running. So there is that. Of course, we've got all the banners here to go through. Just remember, as always, you can message the Reverend and have your email read aloud, or you can stay anonymous on the Rev Grimm Show every Friday at Rev Grimm Basement Show with Mr. Nast at gmail.com. And just remember, during the shows, between the hours that we are on until we are off, that the phone is live and you can call and on the 856-245-7455 number. And, we can discuss whatever you want. Remember, back in October, we had a lady call in and masturbate for us live on air, which was quite interesting. It was always a good thing. Uh, Hoping to get another phone line open soon. That would be awesome. We already went over the 988 number. Again, anybody, if you know that is in crisis or you yourself is in crisis, either call the 988 number or reach out to one of us here at the Basement Show. If you message any one of us or message the Basement Show, we can actually send you an invite to join the Basement Show Discord. And at that point there, you can talk to any one of us, send us messages, give us ideas, check out each individual show. I know we do need to do some work on that, but there are plenty of things on there and some games and a bunch of other shit. Again, while you wait for your next show, you could always go to HollandCustoms.com or go right on the Facebook to Holland's Customs and check out, because it is the official site for all the Basement Show merch that you need and you want. There's something for everybody, just like there is a show on here for everyone. There is something in Holland Customs for everybody. And if you can't find what you're looking for, you can find me on Facebook, or you can find Miss Grimm on Facebook, or right here through the Basement Show message itself on Facebook, and we can help you find what you are looking for. Last but not least, let's round up the so Monday night, King Uno's Trivia Night. Now, all shows are 9 p.m. Eastern. So unless things are said differently, you may get the occasional pop-up, but all shows are 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's not start that way. Let's start tomorrow night, Saturday night, with, what did you put there? Unless noted differently. Yes, exactly as Mr. Nass says. So, tomorrow night, Drago and Tank's Neverland. Once again, that is dedicated to AJ and Hope, and that is with Mr. Heartless. He will be playing the game that he played last week. I know it's got some jump scares or whatever. I caught some of it. Unfortunately, last week I was suspended last Saturday, as we will call it. I was forced into suspension, into being suspended for the night. But that will be tomorrow night. Of course, I will be in the background producing the show in association with the Basement Show with Mr. Nast. Phantasmophobia. I think that's how it is. Yeah, I think that's the game. And then Sunday night, we are all off because we do shows 6 days a week. And we all need a little bit of a break, even though that we are constantly working on the shows and working in, Holland's Customs and working on new merchandise. So, but that is because our boss, Mr. Nast, is super nice, and Mr. Nast needs a day off himself too. Monday night, King Uno's Trivia. Really amazing. Really awesome. Good time for everybody. Miss Grimm actually won the Disney Challenge last week. This week coming is all about wrestling. It's 2 hours at least, and it's really awesome. He's a funny guy. He's a great guy. Make sure you tune in and check him out. On Tuesday nights, we have our fearless leader, Mr. Nast himself, on Sports Roundup, and he is talking anything from baseball to football to NASCAR to all different kinds of sports, wrestling, the AEW, the WWE, sports events coming up, trades. Right now, they're going through the brackets for March Madness. which again, there is a giveaway to the winner for the March Madness bracket winner who takes it all. There will be a giveaway from Holland's Customs and the Basement Show. Wednesday night, this past Wednesday night, we actually did a pop-up night with the spawn of Rev Grimm. She did just under an hour of a cooking show. That's Miss Stephanie Marles. And she may decide to be on again this week. Don't know, but last week it was a special start time at 7. So you just got to keep your eyes out. But if there is nothing, then that means that we would actually have that night off. 35 brackets were filled out for our challenge. Thank you all very much. That is awesome. There are 35 brackets that have been filled out. So now we will move on to Thursday night, ladies' night. Ladies' night. Okay, everybody on mic goes, oh, it's just for the women. Wrong. Okay, gentlemen, you are invited too. Mr. Bill Beebe himself can tell you he is in every ladies' night show because they don't just talk about lady stuff. They talk about
You.
Yeah, they talk about ways to kill their husbands and how much of a getting our husbands to wear underwear and they'll talk about couponing or they'll talk about sales and how to save money. And don't get me wrong, but who the fuck does not want to save some money, especially in today's time? He goes by Beverly Beebe on that night. That's fucked up. You two aren't even fucking with each other that much tonight. Jesus. Tomorrow night or the next night's gonna be fucking brutal between the two of you. Yes, they talk about stuff. They talk about stuff that is, actual life experiences. And right now, and check it out because it is. What is the problem? You what? I am trying to do this. You give me a couple minutes. Okay, I'm breaking your balls. You got how many?
5, 7. I need a closet.
And real quick here, we are going to start a new show on some night, and we're going to have Miss Grimm talk about how she has 57 fucking hoodies. Jasmine Nast. Here we go. Now we're getting ready to close shop, and Bill and Mr. Nast are going to start fucking with each other. But right now, make sure you check out Thursday night. It is one of the biggest popular shows on the Basement Show lately. And like I said, that is at 9 p.m. Eastern, just as every other show. And that is with Miss Grimm and Mama D and Brit. And this week coming, Stephanie, the spawn of Grimm, will be sitting in again, Miss Stephanie Marles. And then come April, she will be moving on to other adventures. And of course, you nice. And then Friday nights, the shit show with everybody's favorite asshole, the good old Reverend Grimm, where Are you really having problems? Oh my God. Mr. Nast, don't put the chain on the door. I have the key. I'm coming to your house tonight. Don't look at me like that. I feel safe. Friday night. Everybody's favorite asshole. I tell you how it is. I tell you exactly like it is. There is no fucking sugarcoating. There is no bullshit. There is just straight out. Guess what? Straight in your face. Here it fucking comes. I'm telling you how it is. And I'm not going to apologize about it. the Reverend Grimm Show. You never know what we're going to get into. You never know what kind of what the fuck moments we're going to have. You never know what kind of vocabulary we're going to learn. It's been a while since we had some vocabulary, so maybe next week we got some more really nasty vocabulary for everybody to learn. Gary is already there with part of my lines. Don't take any shit from anybody. That is right, Gary. I agree with you 100%. Look, don't take any shit from anybody. People today are just too fucking serious. And the other thing that I will say is that if you have to walk through hell like you fucking own the place. Other than that, until next time, Reverend always says, deuces.
While you're unable to